bạn thầy một đó thì bằng ngoài sáu
All right. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2023 JFK 4th grade chorus concert. Our concert is titled Cantamos, which means we sing in Espanol. Our concert is centered around the theme of singing itself. And I could go into great detail talking about the theme of the show you're about to enjoy, but I thought it'd be much more enjoyable to hear it from the singers themselves. Before I introduce them though, I would first like to acknowledge Mr. Elijah Reyes for performing some beautiful piano music as we walked in today. And without further ado, I am very proud to turn it over to our fantastic 4th grade choristers. So first up, we will have Grace Pulse, Eva Corrales, Natalie Hernandez Marinero, and Valentina Hernandez Arias.
Thank you for joining us today. We are honored that you have come to see us perform. As Mr. Chiquino said, our concert is built around the theme of singing. This includes singing itself, and how singing makes us feel, and how singing impacts our lives, how music connects us, and the reasons why we sing.
Our concert opens with 2 songs we learned for our Fine Arts Festival. In that festival, all the 4th graders of Bridgewater Raritan were given the opportunity to perform with all singers from all 7 elementary schools, both intermediate schools, the middle school, and even the high school. It is a pretty powerful experience when singers from ages 9 to 18 join together through music.
The song to open our show is the one which gives the concert its name, Cantamos, We Sing. It was written by James Desjardins.
Cantamos is a passionate piece of music that describes who we sing for, what we sing for, and why we sing. It features both English and Espanol. The lyrics are very poetic, so pay close attention to the powerful words and message.
Next up, I would like to recognize Ms. Avery Gilbert, who will be introducing our next piece of music.
Our next song was also performed at the Fine Arts Festival. It is called Blessing, written by Katie Moran Barr. This song is traditionally sung by all students each year, of course, here in Bridgewater Raritan. The words may be familiar to many of you as they come from an old Irish blessing.
Thank you. All right. And up next, introducing the next song, we have Mr. Brandon Brewster and Ms. Emma Krekel.
Up next, we have a fun one for you, especially if you're a fan of jazz. You like jazz? It was written by Mark Burroughs and it's called Earworm.
Don't be alarmed though, an earworm isn't really a worm at all. It's actually a fun nickname for a song that gets stuck in your head. This tune is super catchy, so don't be surprised if you find yourself humming it down the hallway.
First I kinda liked it, a catchy little song.
Alrighty, so after that earworm, next up, I would like Ms. Michaela Ellis, Ainsley Rago, and Malin Mendoza Serrano to introduce the next song.
When someone talks about singing with passion, one of the first things that comes to mind is gospel music. The next song is a spiritual song called How Can I Keep From Singing?
This version of the song was written by Greg Gilman. It features soulful melodies, heartfelt lyrics, and even some powerful solos.
How Can I Keep From Singing is about wanting to sing your heart out. Sometimes we feel things so deeply we can't help but sing it out loud and proud.
With respect for our performers, we ask that you please wait until the end of the song to clap. Thank you. Now, I would like to acknowledge our soloists for this concert, who are London Gilliam, Victoria Cascante, Grace Rosales, and Ian Solis. Now, once again, let me just remind you, please wait till the end of the song to clap, okay? Thank you so much. Take two. Moving on to our fifth piece, I would like Ms. Lily Hussein, Jaden Caballá Flores, Angie Naranjo, and Evelyn Windrum to come announce the next piece of music.
Our next song is a famous one. Maybe you've heard of it. It's Sir Duke by the great Stevie Wonder.
In this song, Stevie takes us through some of the legends of music, like Court Basie, Jello Miller, Louis Armstrong, and of course, Duke.
Mr. Wonder sings about how music is a universal language, because wherever you go in the world, the music notes look and sound the same. If you sit down with a musician from Ghana, France, India, Mexico, Japan, and Brazil, you may not be able to speak the same language, but you would still be able to look at the same music notes and use them to play the same song together. Isn't that amazing?
This tune is a bop. It dives into how music makes us feel. It also features a fun and slightly silly surprise. We hope you can feel the music all over.
And yes, I apologize in advance, families, but yes, those ukuleles, those kazoos are theirs to keep. My apologies. You can come after me for that one. Alrighty. So, we are nearing the end of our performance tonight, or today. It's still the afternoon, right? But I would like Ms. Eva Torres and Ms. Hadley Vanderwolk to announce our very last piece of music.
Finally, we reached the final of our Prelude concert, our very own JFK song. This song was written to share the ultimate feeling of singing, as it describes how all our differences are the things that bring us together here every day.
That is the power of singing and the power of music. As simple as it may be, sharing a song connects us, helps us bond, allows us to let down our walls. It is a beautiful way to make and treasure memories.
And for this piece, I remember when I was growing up, there was always something that I thought was really cool when my choir directors would take a step back, and either they'd play the piano or they'd just step back and not conduct, and just let the choir lead themselves. And these guys have been working really hard at this, so I'm really excited for you to see this. All right. There is over 100 children on this stage today, and earlier on this year, a lot of us didn't even know what the word chorus truly meant. I said, what is chorus? And they said, it's the no part of a song, which is correct. But what's the other kind of chorus? And some of them knew, and some were like, I don't know. And now, look at them. They are a full-fledged chorus. I could not be prouder. I could not be happier. Let's give them one more round of applause before All right. Oh, you guys. Thank you. Oh my goodness, there's more. Oh my goodness, they all, wow. I'm gonna have to look at these later. Wow. I have more to say about these wonderful people and about this show today though. So, what I do want to say is obviously phenomenal job. And the theme, again, was singing. And it sounds like a very simple theme, especially for a chorus or a choir. But the deal with that is, back during those days, a couple of years ago, of COVID, it was a very different time. And there was a time where there wasn't even singing in our music classes because we were all on computer screens. We tried it a couple times, it didn't work out too well, right? It was like, I can't hear you, you sound like you're underwater, Mr. Chiquino. So there was that year and a half period of time where we really missed the singing. And once it came back and I heard all these guys, not just these guys here, but all the kids of JFK School singing, I said, you know, I really need to do something about singing in this next concert. And some songs, you know, have very special places. For instance, Sir Duke was a callback. They might not all remember, but I remember my first day here a couple of years ago when they were in second grade. Wow, time flies. It was the very first song that I put on for them in music class. I put Sir Duke on. And I shared that quote with them. Music is a world within itself, with a language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. And I think that's so powerful and so true. Because like our reader said, no matter what place you're from, what language you speak, you look at this stuff, the music, it's all the same. Anywhere you come from, you can all read it together. So what I would like to do before I end this lovely, lovely concert is I would like to thank some people. I would like to thank, first of all, our fourth grade team for being an amazing supporting team. They have done more than you could, I mean, I'm sure you do imagine, you know, you talk to them on a weekly basis. But they are the reason that this all looks and sounds so organized. Yes, I put things together, but without them, it would, you know, I mean, so thank you to our fourth grade teachers. Along with that, I'm not sure how many of them are here today, but thank you to the special area teachers. I know Mr. Velasquez was somewhere around here. He was doing the sound, and Mr. Sereno and Mrs. C, they were so gracious, all three of them, to allow us to use this gym this week for a rehearsal space, which I'm sure we put a wrench in some of their plans for PE, so I greatly appreciate that. And I would like to thank, of course, Mr. John Coletta, our head custodian, for not only setting up all of this every time we have a concert, but also, if you take a look at your programs, he actually designed the cover. He's a very talented artist, and I thought, how could we not use that? We really need to showcase that somehow. So thank you, Mr. Coletta. I would like to thank Mrs. Barbara Lopez and Mrs. Maria Stasinski for keeping everything so organized. And all these programs you have in your hands were there because of them. The reason we have rehearsals is because Mrs. Lopez back there makes sure that I have the time set to do these rehearsals, so they are amazing. Without them, they are the glue that holds this together. Without, it's just gonna fall apart. Yes, we can practice. Not sure if I said it, but of course, thank you to Mr. Russo for being an incredible leader to our school and principal and creating such a positive learning environment, an environment for fun and friendship and memories and so many great moments of growth in our school. So thank you, Mr. Russo. Thank you to my new boss, Mr. Matthew McCarthy, who is the supervisor of performing and visual arts, who is here somewhere. I'm not sure where he escaped to, but thank you, Mr. McCarthy, and my former boss, Dr. Laura Craig, for supporting all the music programs at all the schools and all the art programs at all the schools. And furthermore, the music departments, because without them, they are my team that keeps me together. Just like our fourth grade team is so cohesive. Without them, I'm just one music teacher. Last but not least, and most importantly, I'd like to thank all of you, the families, the friends, everyone who's here today, because this that you see up here and hear up here, this is here because of you. You guys created these amazing, over 100 fourth graders. You shaped them into the amazing people they are today, and their future is bright after this concert. I am excited to see where they go, what they do, and I'm really gonna miss having chorus rehearsals with them, not gonna lie. I mean, it fills up my schedule more, but I like my schedule full, especially if it's with these guys. So thank you to you guys. Last but not least, I have a student that would like to share some words real quick. Make sure it's on. Yep, you're good. You can move it if you need. You can take it off the stand.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I'm in Miss Vago's class. Thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed listening, rocking out to our music. I have a couple of thank yous to make. So first, to you guys for taking time out of your day to hear us sing. Secondly, to all the fourth graders for singing so beautifully. Lastly, to Mr. Chiquino for letting Young Souls Define and making this school feel like a home away from home for all of us. Thank you for coming and have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Lucy. And one more small thing before you head out. Once again, thank you for coming. And I would like to send a quick reminder. I know this was sent out already, but if you are picking your child up, please make sure that you've signed out with your teachers before taking your child home so we know where they are and where they're heading, right? And thank you for coming. Have a great weekend.